Hey YouTube, it's Alicia. I just wanted to pop in and discuss a few things. So I was chatting with a lovely person yesterday, and I asked if they had any recommendations for a video, and a recommendation popped up. So I'll speak on the topic from my limited knowledge. I'm going to speak on narcissists. So I know it's a popular word that's going on. In my opinion, it is really thrown out very loosely because of certain famous people or what's popular or what's trending. But in my experience, I did deal with one when I started to look into characteristic traits or personalities or behaviors that someone that I used to deal with experienced. And I learned about the terminology maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. So it really isn't too new to me. It's still new. I'm not a licensed psychiatrist or a psychologist, a counselor, anything to that. But from my understanding, they pretty much are really, really selfish beings. And it's unfortunate. I think a lot of the behaviors and a lot of the anger and acting out are really things that are not dealt with. So like traumas from previous experiences, or perhaps childhood upbringings, environment. Those are all things that really shape anyone as an individual. When it comes to people that are, classified as narcissists, they really don't like themselves. So if they don't like themselves and they have a lot of insecurities, a lot of doubts, a lot of thoughts that they're inadequate, then the whole ultimate goal is to feel the opposite of that. So that can be done by, lying to people, because if I lie to you, I got over on you. I'm the more intelligent individual because you believe my lies. If I belittle you, it makes me feel good because now I feel as if I am more worthy. It's like an ego boost. When it comes to the person and being unfaithful, like in regards to infidelity, that is, just wanting to do what they want to do. It's like a supply. From my experience, the individual wanted to feel love, feel wanted by a variety of people. So any opportunity that presented themselves, they hopped on it, because I'm not sure when I'll have the opportunity to have, outside exploration, because me being a male, is really difficult and challenging for me to have, fun whenever I want. But if you're a female, you can just walk out the door and be intimate with anyone at any point in time. That was the individual's logic. When it comes to the individual not wanting to take ownership, or not wanting to be accountable for your actions, or not wanting anyone to provide constructive criticism, all of those things are, to me, rooted from low self-esteem, from comparison to yourself and others, from wanting to fit in, from not being loved properly, from yourself, from society, from your family. from your significant other. A lot of things go into the psyche of an individual's logic, thought process, and your environment plays a major role in, what we think, because we are all brainwashed. So from the moment of conception, we have, DNA from both individuals, and they have DNA from their parents. So it's a lot of unforeseen things that pretty much create the being. And then when you're born, from the moment of birth, you are taught how to walk, talk, dress. You're taught how to sing. You're taught how to feel free. If I would say, you're taught what the standard of, beauty is. You're taught integrity, morals, religion. You're taught what is valued. So that is another thing, a key thing that goes into dealing with anyone, but pertaining to the narcissistic individuals. What they value is pretty much how you can gauge what potentially can happen. You can tell a lot about individual, about in regards to what they feel is important, what they feel is superior. What is that individual drawn to or driven by? Are they obsessed with sex? Are they obsessed with partying? Are they obsessed with fitting in? Are they obsessed with unconditional acceptance? Are they obsessed with money? It could be a combination, or all of those things. But in order to understand one, you would really need to sit down and talk with the individual and hope that they are transparent. If you want to, move forward with the individual, you can perhaps try counseling or therapy, maybe read a book with the individual. If you can, if it's too much for you to deal with that person, I would really recommend that you separate yourself from the equation. It's not always possible. Sometimes the narcissistic person can be a family member, a parent, a sibling, a cousin, or an aunt, a child. It could be a significant other. So it could be a boss. It's really different different things, or different categories. So it may not always be as easy to escape. But if you can, I'll recommend that you do, or really decrease or limit yourself from the situation or the individual. Because if you don't, it will really take a toll on your mental health. So you will start to feel as if you're not good enough. You will start to feel as if you're inadequate. You will start to feel as if everything that you do is wrong. You will start to feel unworthy. You may not like yourself. You may look in the mirror and not even recognize yourself. So it would really be beneficial to, find out what is best for you and do what is going to be beneficial for you in the long run, because we have to love ourselves and take care of ourselves first, because there's only one us. And if we don't take care of ourselves, then we cannot do what we are here to do. We can't change, lives. We can't speak to that one person that we're destined to be with. You can't find the true love that you're looking for if you're in a romantic relationship with the narcissist. Just do whatever it takes to ensure that you are, you know, loved by yourself, that you feel at peace by yourself. Do what makes you happy. Go on a walk, maybe go to the beach if you have a beach. Put on something that can lighten your mood. If you like comedy, that's a good thing to laugh. Put on something to move your body, like do yoga, meditation, or if you just dance, like put on something that is going to change your mind and help you focus on, something that is different, something that is positive, something that will help to shift your mind towards, a better outcome, because you could really, really get in a dark place and you will not see the light in anything. You'll almost become a reflection of the narcissist. And it's weird because it's like you'll be a nice, no one's perfect, but you'll be, like, generally speaking, a nice, happy-go-lucky, optimistic person with goals. You'll have ambition, you'll have drive, you'll be comical, you'll have friends, you'll just do, you'll be on a nice path towards success. And then you'll come across an individual that is the complete opposite, and it's not their fault. Most of the things that happen to us aren't our fault, but once you are at a point and you become knowledgeable about it and you see that there's a possibility to do better, then that is your choice to do it. But not everybody wants to, and that's their choice. But it's really, really weird how you'll be around an individual, and at some point they will make you feel as if you need them. You'll feel unworthy unless that individual accepts you. And that's when they have the ultimate the ultimate power. And then the terminologies, like, which you may be familiar with, like manipulation, comes into the equation. Gaslighting. It's just a whole lot. I would just encourage you to, perhaps keep a journal. Write down what makes you happy. Write down what is your ideal life. If you had a magic wand, what would it look like? Would you be traveling the world, backpacking? Would you be helping, underprivileged children? Would you be creating, software or a curriculum to help people? Would you write a book? Like, write down this journey, because I truly believe that we go through things for a reason. So our pain or our suffering, our testimony can help someone else, and you never know who or how you can impact another person. So, journal it down, and it's okay to feel angry and upset and depressed and have anxiety. Just don't stay there. Your feelings are valid. Just don't stay there. Try to find people that are positive and that have overcome things, because there's always something that you can learn from an individual. I would suggest to just take it one day at a time and know that it's going to get better. You know, nothing is permanent. The only thing that's constant in life is change. So know that how you feel today is going to change. It will get better, and remain optimistic. I can only say, if you are contemplating hurting yourself, or you no longer want to be here on this earth, just know that you're here for a purpose, and don't give up on yourself. Life isn't always, peaches and creams, sunshine and rainbows. There is, if you even look at nature, like, there will be storms, there will be tsunamis, there will be earthquakes, catastrophic things happen, and we are built for it. So know that you're strong. It may feel like you want to give up in the moment, but after the storm is the rainbow. After the pain, can potentially be joy and happiness. After the winter comes spring or summer. So just be okay and don't give up. So that's it. So I didn't have any of that planned, but the topic was planned, but that just came out, and hopefully it makes sense, and hopefully it will help someone. But I do appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you next time.